So I am going to talk about the assignments that you missed on Thursday and today, which is Friday. So today's learning target is to compare and contrast the audio and text. So the first thing you're going to do when you go to Schoology is you're going to go to your week 11 folder and then click on the mid-unit assessment. So this assessment, I'm going to go to the preview, okay, and click start. So this assessment, as I said before, is about comparing the audio to the text. When you are doing the test, first you need to click on the little clip and listen to it, and then you're going to read this from page 4. And then it's going to ask you a question. What technique does the narrator of the audiobook use to emphasize how delicious the food was that is different than the print version? Okay. Technique is what strategy. So technique means the same thing as strategy. Just keep that in mind as you go through the rest of this test. If you want the test read aloud to you, you can click on the accessibility tab. And then if you want to review, click on the review tab. All right, question number 2 is, again, you're going to listen to a clip, and then it says, what is the effect or the way the reader says nothing, silence? So effect in this instance, and you're going to see effect throughout the rest of the test, is reaction. So what is the reaction, or what happens, or what is the emotion of when the reader says these 2 words in the audio version? Remember, you're just looking at the audio, this clip. Okay, so that's question 2. Question 3 is, how does the audio version of the quote nothing silence compare to the way words are written on page 5? So you're going to look at the text, then you're going to re-listen to the audio if you need to, and then you're going to think, what is different or the same or similar about them? Make sure to provide text evidence or not audible evidence, but make sure you explain how the audio version is different. What is the tone like? Does the voice get deeper or quieter? Okay, so question 4. How does a mood shift? Now, we talked about this in class. Mood is the tone or the emotion of the story. Is it a horror? Is the mood scary? Is it sad? Is it depressing? Is it tense? Is it exciting, adventurous? So you're going to think about that, and shift means to change. So how does the mood change in both the print and audio versions of the following passage? Okay. Then you're going to go to question 5. How does the reader of the audio version show the tone of this passage in a way that is different than the print version? So they're talking about the previous passage that you're going to be looking at. And then question 6, again, looking at that tone shift. How does the writer show the tone shift? Then question 7 is important. This test is 22 points. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy this. So click Control C. Then down here, Control V, while you have your chart. Remember what we talked about before. Effect is basically what was the reaction or what is the emotion that you get from this? What is the emotion of this scene? Go quickly, all of you, the teacher said, his voice low and urgent. Into the bush. Do you hear me? No, not home. Don't run home. So you're going to write down what you think it is. And then you're going to show me or type how that is shown in the book. Okay? And then you're going to show me an example of how it's said on the audio. When you're done, click review and then submit your test. Okay, so that was your test. After you finish that, we're going to go back. Okay, so once you go back, you're going to finish reading chapter 18, And then you're going to listen to Nazarine's Secret School video, because next week we're going to actually start planning, surprise, our narrative story. So this is going to be our model. So please, guys, just listen to these two. You can even read the chapter 18, but this one you definitely have to listen to. Chapter 18 is only 5 minutes, and then Nazarine's Secret School is only 6 minutes. So that's 10 minutes. Plus doing your assessment. It should only take you about 30 minutes to take your assessment. If you need longer, please take the time to do so. All right, guys, I will see you next week, and bye.